Hey, what's up, affiliate marketers, high-ticket affiliate marketers, coaches, anyone who sells anything online. If you're brand new to this stuff or you've been doing it for a little while, I'm going to give you guys 3 really simple ways you can elevate the perception of value of anything you're promoting, have a higher conversion rate, make more sales, and attract more buyers as a result. Catch you guys right after this. Hey, welcome back, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. If this is the first time here, I'd like to say an incredibly warm welcome to you. My name is Jamie Gardiner. In this podcast, I cover things like internet marketing, affiliate marketing, high-ticket offer creation, coaching, basically selling stuff online. If any of that's of interest to yourself, feel free to hit the subscribe button. The episodes are not super regular here, and the reason for that is I devote most of my attention over to my Facebook group, which you can go check out either on my website, just jamiegardiner.com. There's a link there, you can go check that out. Otherwise, hit the subscribe button. Look forward to catching you guys very, very soon. Anyway, today's topic is all about the 3 really basic things you can do as a brand new or existing affiliate or a coach or anyone that sells anything online. There's a couple of things just really basic you can do to elevate the perceived value of anything you're promoting, anything you're selling, which in turn is going to drive higher conversion rates, going to attract more buyers, and basically help your audience out even more as a result. Now I'm going to add one 4th little thing in, and the 4th thing is completely optional, but it is also something that I think that understanding a little bit behind it is going to help you out massively as well. So what exactly am I talking about? It is offer creation. Now, most affiliate marketers, when they get started in affiliate marketing, or if they are been around for a while, for example, they sort of make this assumption that, great, well, the offer is the thing that I'm promoting. And for context, I specialize in high-ticket affiliate products. So I've got my own coaching program. I've sold a bunch of other stuff. I guess you would probably define me as a super affiliate, I would assume by now. Got awards for clocking over $1 million through high-ticket affiliate marketing and different programs. So I'm assuming that does throw me in that category. So I speak out of experience when I say all this stuff. So really simple. If you're a brand new affiliate, or like I say, you've been doing it for a little while, and you're like, cool, okay, well, I've got this amazing program, and that's my offer, right? And I kind of get why you might think that, but think about it this way. If there's 1,000 affiliate marketers out there and they're all promoting the exact same thing, the exact same training course, the exact same software, all that type of stuff, and there's 1,000 of them, then you've got to ask yourself, real simple question, what is the differentiator between me and those other 999 affiliates or coaches or whatever? The same principle applies. And the reality is there's probably no differentiator whatsoever. And so when you think about that, then you think, well, okay, well, how do I stand out amongst the crowd? Is it based on my authority as a brand figure? Yeah, sometimes, absolutely. But absent of that, if you don't have that as a brand, you're just building yourself up, what do you have to rely on? And this is what we're going to go through. So the 3 things, really, really simple, as part of offer creation, is number 1, you want to highlight the benefits. You want to unpack what is in the underlying thing that you're selling itself. And to be a little bit more specific about this, you want to ideally look to highlight the benefits as opposed to the features. Now, a feature on that might be something to the effect of, this has 15 modules. Each module is 90 minutes long. It also has a Facebook group, and it also has email support. Like these are all features of what is being promoted, right? But in isolation, that doesn't really tell me much. It doesn't really tell me what's in the program and why it's going to benefit me as a prospect, as a customer. Yeah. So a benefit, by contrast, would be, what am I going to get from going through this? Now, for argument's sake, with what I have, which is my Ultimate Marketing Mastermind, feel free to go check that out anytime you're interested. There's a free case study, ultimatemarketingmastermind.com. Now, with that, for example, what we teach is a community-based sales approach for coaches and high ticket affiliates, and it allows people to close as high as 1 in 6 audience members into customers. Now that process also works really efficiently. It can happen as quick as 27 hours for a high ticket offer, which is just amazing to think of, right? So that is the benefit of my program. That's the key benefit, is that if you're a high ticket affiliate marketer and you're wanting a step-by-step process to acquire customers in a way that's very, very natural, very, very relaxed, that actually helps them out, that doesn't involve any complex tech, that doesn't involve huge, big email sequences, any of that stuff, you can literally just go and have a conversation with someone, get them in your group, get them in your community, add a ton of value to them, make a really, really basic offer, make sales, right? So that's the benefit. Now that's a little bit more appealing than me saying, yeah, it's me condensing down over a decade of online experience into 15 elite modules that are between 3 to 5 minutes long per lesson, times by sometimes as many as 12 lessons in a module. Meaning that when I start doing that and I say, oh, by the way, you've also got this coaching, and sometimes the coaching goes anywhere from 1 hour right up to 3 hours per, right? So that's a feature. That's not really appealing. If I say, cool, you have to sit through this thing for 3 hours at a time, then your brain isn't really switched on to why that's beneficial to you. Converse to the other side of it, which is, like I say, highlighting the benefits. It's going to show you a very simple process for taking a lead, rapidly nurturing them, even if you don't have a big audience. This works for people with tiny audiences or no audiences at all. We teach all that. It's really simple to build, right? So now, the benefits. Now, if I put it on, say, for example, a page or a Google Doc or even a notepad or a Microsoft Word, whatever you crazy kids are into, I haven't done anything at this point, right? I haven't gone and had to spend a day or two creating anything. I'm literally just writing a few lines on a piece of paper, just going, or a page or whatever, right? Saying, cool, if you make the wise choice to jump into this, this is how it's going to benefit you. This super simple sales process is going to show you how to sell 1 to 5K plus offers via a simple Google Doc or in Messenger, on a sales call, whatever you choose. Options up to you. It's going to allow you, a very simple process, to book sales calls from a complete stranger you've never even spoken to them before within 5 to 8 messages. Shows you an incredibly simple process for taking them through a sales process where you're just having a very relaxed conversation. No high pressure BS, no manipulative tactics, just really, really consultative, right? Benefits. Now, if we take that one step further, because like I say, we haven't done anything. It's not like we have to go and create a whole bunch of stuff, but can you see just from going through that simple process why you've now created more value than the other 999 affiliates that are just like, hey, go check out my link, it's awesome, you should buy this, right? Now we're starting to get some stuff moving. And these are the fundamental principles of marketing in general, right? It transcends affiliate marketing. It transcends that completely. You're going to go be able to take this into coaching, into being an entrepreneur in general, into offline businesses, same deal. Right, so the next one, what we want to do, especially in the high ticket affiliate game, is we want to be able to offer some support. And perhaps a couple of you at this point are rolling your eyes going, what? Is that not the purpose of being an affiliate? I don't want to deal with customer service. I just want to send them to a link. I want them to buy the thing. I want to get remunerated. I want to go sit on the beach and continue sipping on my Mai Tai and throw coin around in the financial markets. Like, that's my dream, right? And you might be right. That is kind of the dream in many ways. But let me explain something to you, and this is probably the most important metric you can understand in your business. It's a bold statement, but I stand behind it. I think it's very important. Is, let's say I sell someone a high ticket offer, so 1 to 5K plus whatever, right? A 12K coaching, etc. But let's assume that someone meets me for the first time. They might go, I don't know who this guy is. I don't, like 12 grand for a coach? Are you kidding? No way. what the hell? Even though he's got 700 students, even though he's done all this stuff, even though he's got awards, yeah, okay, seems cool, but whatever. How's that? Damn, that's a lot of money, right? Now let's assume on the other side of that, that in order for you to have a positive buying experience from me, I say, hey, actually I've got this workshop. It's only 97 bucks. All right, now we're cooking. It's, it's a bit more affordable. I can see whether I like the cut of his jib and all that type of stuff, right? Or I say, hey, listen, you actually got this course. It's the fundamentals of affiliate marketing. Shows you all the mistakes that most affiliates are going to make. It's actually only 27 bucks. Cool. Okay, now I like it. Right? Now, of course, I'm the product vendor here, so I need a little bit of creativity, but bear with me. So let's say on the back of that, I go, as an affiliate, let's say I'm promoting someone else's product. I'm sorry, deviating my story ever so slightly here. I promote someone else's product. And it's for argument's sake, 100 bucks. So as an affiliate, I'm getting 50 bucks. I'm like, sweet, cool, 50 bucks, nice. My job is done here. Sounds good. And I decide, you know what? If I'm getting 50 bucks, I understand that the vendor of that product has probably got their own form of support. But what I want to do is I want to nurture the relationships I have with my existing audience and specifically with my buyers. And the reason for that is because you want to give them a positive buying experience so that when they're looking to ascend or when the next problem arises, which it invariably will, because that's what happens, you get one problem solved, there's another one that pops up in its place in business. You start wanting to hit 10K per month, you can do that without ads or funnels or anything kind of crazy. And then at some stage, in order for you to scale, you're going to need some additional skills and resources. You might need to run some ads. You might need to know the tech behind the ads. You need to have a funnel in place for that to happen. So you start adding layers on. Means, guess what? There's a new problem that exists at that point before you can ascend your income, right? So there's always going to be a new problem. Now I say that because even if you are selling an affiliate product, you're still the person that has built that brand awareness and put that goodwill in the mind of that buyer. So you can understand that if you look after them, if you give them some sort of support, whether it be a coaching offer or a group coaching offer or messenger access, any of these types of things, now all of a sudden, and again, you haven't done anything by this point, right? You're not like you're out there creating all these really complex things that you need to give your buyers. Just little Facebook support group. Give them access to Messenger. Whatever it is, depending on the investment, of course, as well. So therefore, what I've noticed in my own business, and this is something that I echo to my own customers as well, is that I've got people in my audience that will habitually buy every single launch and every single upsell on every launch that I do that is under 100 bucks, to the tune of where these folks have spent sometimes $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 with me. They have never, there's a few of them in particular, that have never purchased a high ticket offer from me, but they have expended in excess of 5K through low ticket offers through me, which is crazy to think about, right? Why is that? Because I've offered a great buying experience, because I offer quality products, because my stuff is timeless, not based on a hack or a tactic. It is timeless information that they can deploy and use, and it helps them out. Lifetime customer value, LTV. Learn it, understand it, indoctrinate yourself into it. Very, very important. Because then, guess what? As an affiliate, you have a group of people that you've helped out over time. You're going to start wanting to develop your own products. And when you do, you've already got a list of buyers that have had a great experience with you, and they know, like, and trust you, and you've helped them out with some stuff. So therefore, when you go to do your own launches, bang, instant buyers. Really, really awesome. When you start to get into your own coaching, bang, instant coaching students. Really, really cool. And then once you get those students some results, there's going to be new problems that arise. So therefore, you can start selling them ongoing recurring high ticket offers, ongoing coaching high ticket, right? $1,000 a month, $3,000 a month, whatever it is. because there's going to be new problems that arise, and they're going to be looking to you to solve those problems. So this is why, from a granular level, that's why you offer things like group support, one-on-ones, Voxer access, whatever it is for you, right? It can be anything, a Slack channel, Discord channel, etc. I don't know, whatever those things are called. Hopefully you get where I'm going with all this stuff. Right, so the third piece of all this puzzle is we want to add some incentives. We want to incentivize the purchase. We want to add some bonuses. And the way that we do that is by looking at Alex Hormozi's value equation. And if you're unfamiliar with that, if you're unfamiliar with Alex, go check him out. Alex Hormozi, Google value equation. Go get his book, $100 Million Offers. It's a whopping $1 from Amazon. I'm not an affiliate for it, by the way, but I highly recommend it. And specifically that particular equation is really well done. And quite simply, it's when the dream outcome times by the perceived likelihood of achievement is elevated, when that is up, divided by the time delay, I should say, to achieve the desired outcome, times by the effort and sacrifice to achieve that goal, when that is minimized or lowered. Now you've got price elasticity. Now you've got a badass offer, right? Pretty cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff, actually. So if you understand that, then that's going to tie into the naming convention and the deliverability behind your bonuses and your incentives. Because now you can start to think, okay, well, what's a good incentive to get someone to buy? Is it going to be some sort of program like where, I don't know, it takes a lot of effort? Say, for example, you're doing a weight loss program or a weight loss offer, for example, and you go, cool, I've got this other thing over here, which is, going to show you how to run a marathon, right? It might not be a dream outcome for a lot of people. It's going to require a lot of effort and sacrifice. So therefore, the perceived likelihood of achievement for a lot of people is minimized. The time it takes is, could be a long time training and then a long time on the actual marathon itself. And the effort and sacrifice, of course, is, it's up there. It's getting up there, right? So therefore, it would have a lower perceived value as a bonus. Like, hey, I'll show you how to run a marathon in the next 15 days. All you need to do is run 40 kilometers a day between now and then, right? Not really incentivizing people if they're just looking to lose a bit of weight after the silly season, for example. But on the other side, if it was a quick fire diet checklist, so you always knew the foods that you're eating were both nutritious and beneficial for your health, so you could go into any situation in a restaurant or supermarket or anything and make sure that the foods that you're consuming are highly nutritious and are within the confines of what your diet is, whatever it is, right? Now all of a sudden it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. A little checklist, I can do that. Checklist is easy. Perceived likelihood of achievement, very, very up there, very much up there. The time it takes to go through a tiny little, 5 to 8 bullet point checklist, very minimal. The effort and sacrifice, very minimal, right? Dream outcome, cool. I can keep within my diet, and all I need to do is just have this little checklist in my mind or, on my app or whatever it is, right? High perceived value now. You can go and create these things. It's not super complex. And what I do, I actually did a training call with a couple of my coaching students recently, and we were talking through some of this stuff. And in about 3 minutes, I had gone onto Google, I'd found some information, I rewrote that in my own words, I then elaborated on that based on my own knowledge and experience, and I created what is effectively twofold. One is lead magnet, and one is bonus, which, by the way, was very high value for the right people. Super easy. Just turn it into a PDF, download it, add it to your bonus bundle, right? Nice and simple. Go onto Fiverr, get it all created all nice if you want to, right? Bang, nice and simple. So I say all this stuff because then if you add 3 to 5 of these things, like a done for you whatever it is, or a checklist or a cheat sheet, now all of a sudden value has gone way, way, way up. So all of a sudden, you compared to the 999 other affiliates that are promoting the same thing, you are becoming more of a magnet. The conversion rate to buy through you instantly goes up because of everything that you're offering, because you know the psychology behind why you're doing that as well, right? Pretty cool stuff. So a bit of a bonus one for you guys in terms of offer creation is you want to work out a way for you to minimize the risk for the consumer. Because if you're able to minimize or reduce or completely eliminate the risk factor from them, now all of a sudden value goes up and up and up and up and up and up. Massively powerful stuff. So as an affiliate, of course, you can't really control the cart page, right? You can't control what the vendor does. They might have a refund policy, they might not have a refund policy, you just need to get a little bit creative with this stuff. And so an example of this, I'll give you guys an example I heard from Jason Fladlin, who's a well-renowned marketer, specializes in webinars. And Jason did a launch and he did something like 27 mil out of it, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on those numbers, but it was a lot, closer to 30 than it was 20, put it that way. And as part of that, he put in a guarantee, and it was for like a Shopify store, e-commerce stuff. And it basically said, if you go through this training and you deploy what I'm teaching inside of it, and you don't make X dollars, whatever it was, I will pay you $25,000. Now, the crazy thing is he went through the numbers and he credits an additional $3 million of sales to that very guarantee. $3 million. And the crazy thing is that he only had 10 people take up that offer. So it cost him $250K in total. So he ended up netting an additional 2.75 million off that, which is just absolutely crazy to think about. Absolutely crazy to think about. So that's why you want to try and remove the risk. Now, you might not have the financial capacity to back yourself on these types of things. I'm not suggesting for a moment that you do anything that's disingenuous. But for example, if I'm promoting something and that particular product has, I don't know, say a 14-day refund policy, then what I want to do is I want to remove the burden of risk from the buyer, the consumer, to myself. And the way that I would do that in that instance is I would highlight it. By the way, if for any reason whatsoever you decide this isn't the right pathway for you, completely get it, no stress whatsoever. They have a 14-day refund policy in place. All you need to do is reach out to them and they'll issue a refund, no questions asked. So what are you waiting for? Bang, get involved, right? Now, logically, you might think, okay, yeah, but I don't really want people to refund. That's the whole point of me being an affiliate. Yes, absolutely. You don't want to, of course, we don't want people to refund, right? It's frustrating. But you also want to make sure that you're doing something to remove that burden of risk from the consumer to yourself as much as you can. So that way it lowers that risk factor for them. Now, this is optional. Like I tell my students, focus on the first three first. Add the elimination of risk as a fourth optional bonus, optional thing that you add in. You can also do other things like, if this doesn't meet your needs within a given time frame, I will continue working with you until it does. If you haven't doubled your income through this specific thing that I'm putting out there right now, in the next, however many days, I will continue working with you until you have doubled your income from this. These types of bonuses and elimination of risk is really powerful. So that's it. If you are an affiliate, if you are a coach, if you're any online entrepreneur, if you're even seeing or hearing what I'm saying right now and you go and notice the stuff around your shopping experiences, right? When you go online shopping, you go offline even, and you can see what they're using, the tactics that they're using, which is not that dissimilar to what I'm talking about here. Pretty cool stuff, right? Anyway, hope this helps, folks. Like I say, follow me if you're interested in keeping up to date with this stuff, and if you'd like to learn a little bit about myself and what I'm up to and how I help my students, head over to jamiegardiner.com and check out the free Facebook group that I've got there. Sign up for my free newsletter, and otherwise hit subscribe, and I will do my best to put out more of this content. Thanks very much, guys. See you in the next one.